Hello everyone, and welcome to another video of the channel. Welcome to another review from my latest book, the latest book I have read. It's Baptisms of Fire from Andrzej Sapkowski, you know, the Witcher saga, and it's the third from the main story. You know, Blood of Elves was the first one, Time of Contempt the second one, and this is the third one. It continues the story of the previous book. It's the fifth in the whole saga. You know, there are two, The Last Wish and The Sword of Destiny, that were that weren't before the real saga started. Okay, I must say that this is the book I loved the most. I've enjoyed a lot. It's my favorite book so far. I had a lot of fun, and maybe I release a couple of spoilers. I will try not to, but if I do, please forgive me. The characters that are introduced in this book are awesome. If you have played Blood and Wine, the second expansion for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, you know Regis. Well, this character is introduced in this book, and I loved that character in the game, and I loved it in the book, and the way it was introduced to The Witcher and to his company. In this book, Geralt met Zoltan for the first time, Zoltan Chivari. It's amazing the relationship that it's created between both of them, the leader of the Dwarven company and Geralt. There is another character I loved, that it's Milva, the character that appears in the cover of the book. It's an amazing character, it's not feminist, right? Because it's something that it's equality, right? It's the way the character is treated is really awesome. It's an extremely independent woman with a very strong character, with amazing abilities. In the whole book, women are treated with diversity, right? We have found very feminine women within the lodge of sorcerers, for example, or more old-fashioned woman with some of the sorcerers as well. Depending on the zones, it's really well introduced, because there is a lot of diversity of while heading the women in the books. So I think it's really awesome. The character Milva is one of my favorites in the book. The way she reveals her emotions, or how she evolves, the story, the whole story about Milva, I loved it. In general, all the story, there are three storylines within this book. We have one that it's really small, that is the Ciri one. It's like it's there, but it's not very important. We got a couple of details with it. We have the creation of the sorceress lodge, that it's a bit important, but also, well, it's not the main storyline. I think the main storyline is the Geralt company. I would compare it to the Fellowship of the Ring in Lord of the Rings, because we have a mission, and we introduced characters that we are crossing in our path, and it's really amazing. As I said, Regis and Milva are my favorite characters here. Spoiler alert: Regis is a vampire. When you meet it in the first time in the book, you don't know it. And the way it's evolving, it's amazing. If you have already played Blood and Wine, you know that already. But the way you read it in the book is amazing. Another thing that, if you haven't played the games, you don't know, is the relationship between Emir, the Emperor, and Ciri. And I think that the moment that it will be revealed, because it's not revealed yet in the book, it will be a main blowing really, because it's the way it's presented doesn't show anything about it. So I really love this book. I totally recommend it. The first, the main story, the Geralt Company one, is the one that I loved. I really like the character of Geralt of Rivia. Sorry, it's an amazing character with a lot of depth. And I think it's one of the keys of the success of this saga, not only the video games, but the books as well. The way that the writer puts Geralt's feelings, it's supposed to be a lone wolf, right? A character that does have no feelings, or with the mutations, something like that. It's like it should be his humanity should have been ripped off, right? But we still see how in this cruel war, it's that the point that in the cruel war where mutants should not be should be as far as possible of humans, mutants that should be as far as possible from humans are the ones that are expecting that showing more humanity. I think it's amazing. I loved it. I love the character, and I love the end. I won't say anything about that, but it ends with a smile, sorry, in the face of Geralt, and that smile was drawn as well in my face when I read it, because it's awesome. The only thing that it's backing me up it is the Ciri story. It's so how to say it? It's really it has no depth at all in this book. It's just temporal something. It's not nothing important. It doesn't evolve, but well, it's the goal for the others, right? Right now, everyone is looking for Ciri, and Ciri does not evolve very much with that. Just she's been a bit tired of being with the rats, but it's nothing important. Nothing really evolves. It's like it's a step for a bigger part in the future, right? As well, we have 2 more books after this one. So as you can imagine, this one leaves the book in a cliffhanger, waiting us for the next step in the saga that will be amazing for sure. Anyway, I'm going to stop here. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the book, if you have read it. What were your favorite characters? For myself, apart from Geralt, that it's the best. I loved Regis. I loved it in the game. That intellectual character, that wise character that teaches stuff to the other people. That I don't know how to put it, but it's really amazing. I love that character, that seriousness, the way that dismounts myths about vampires, something like that. It's amazing, and the way that he gives realism to those myths is really awesome. I loved it. And Milva is amazing for me. I love the character and the evolution of the character along the book. I think it was amazing. I also liked the relationship between Zoltan and Geralt, but it's totally eclipsed by those 2 characters, Regis and Milva, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know what you think about the book. What do you think about my criticism? Sorry, my English. Excuse my English, because I know it's not good enough yet. I'm trying to improve it, and I think I'm doing it. But anyway, as I said, thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to check the description below, because you have a link to purchase the book if you want. And well, tell me what do you think about the book. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the last screen, where you have the button to subscribe, you have my social media, you have the playlist with the reviews, that I have made already in this channel, and see you, of course, if you want, in the next video. Bye bye.